Okay guys, welcome back. Mossy5734 with some really rare Kyosho Mini Z unboxings, guys. And here's something that it's kind of become rare. This isn't the real one that I'm featuring, but it's become rare. You've seen me with these before, guys. I'll take it out of the case actually. I've got a few of these. I think I've got 2 or 3 in white and one in orange. No, one in red. I think orange is the only one I haven't got. I love them wheels. Them wheels just look mad on anything. And it's a really small wheelbase. So now this is going to get a body kit put on it and it's going to get sprayed up. So I'm going to change it, guys. So I've got the garage Hero Aero Parts body kit and I'm going to put it on this. Now I was pretty fortunate, guys, with this. I managed to get it really cheap. So even with the display cabinet and everything, it was $19.99, under £20, and pretty rare in this day and age. So yep, but anyhow, the real beauty is over here. Alright guys, so you can obviously see what that is. Okay, I think this was the only one missing out my set. I think there's a blue Mitsubishi Lancer that I haven't got, the endless one, and Gloomy Bear, which is a mission to get now. Apart from that, I think I've got the little bad boys. And the bonus was there's a old drifter underneath here. So nothing special, guys, just a old drift car. It's one of them SF ones, I think. Okay, but no, nothing special. But yeah, I actually like the way these actually handle with without drift tires on. I don't know if you guys have driven them with normal rubber tires on. They're fun on a wooden floor. They're fun, man. They grip really well. So, you know, in these COVID times, that's what I've been doing. You know what's really funny is, right, by the time this video comes out, COVID might be over. Is that wishful thinking? I don't know. Right, I need to get them out for that. But yeah, okay. Check out them little bad boys. And look out for that Lotus, guys. When I get around to fitting the body kit and spraying it up. I'd like to do it somewhat different. I'd like to do something like turquoise with yellow. I saw a picture of one like that before. But yeah, I want to do something really different with that. And I might change the wheels out. Them wheels will fit on any car anyway, so that's not a problem. But yeah, check it out on the display stand, guys. There's much more crazy Mini Z stuff to come. Don't miss out. Get subscribed, get notified. Mossy5734. Get ready for the next vid and watch them on the stand. Okay guys, and here we've got the Pocket Rocket, the Lotus Exige Cup 260 in white. So this comes in white, orange and red. And orange is pretty elusive, pretty hard to get hold of. So yep, made by Lotus. This is the model is the Exige Cup 260. The livery is white. And this was first produced as a Mini Z in November 2012. Has become rare over time. You could get these reduced. They were cheap and I was fortunate enough to get it like that. But, you know, you'd be hard pressed to find them at that price or to find them in general now. So this has got an 86mm wheelbase and it's a rear motor mount. And it's an S. So this is one of the smallest wheelbases. This is the smallest wheelbase you can get on a Mini Z. So, and originally it was the MR01. And it's also compatible with the MR03 narrow chassis as well. The front wheels have got no offset and the rears have got a minus 0.7 wide. And the wheels are the 5-spoke black wheels, which I think look awesome. and they go with anything. So I've got plans for this, guys. I am looking to add the aero parts body kit to it. If the colours don't go together very well, if they're like an ivory kind of white and doesn't match, I am going to paint it up, and I'm going to go with some crazy colours. I was thinking about like turquoise kind of colour. I mean, if you ever get a chance to have a look at the garage aero hero parts that they make for the Lotus Exige, you'll see one of the cars that they've done. That's a nice looking car. So if you get a chance, take a look at it. I don't know if I can recreate that, but it definitely is pretty awesome looking. Alright, we've checked it with the black background. Let's have a look with white. So yeah, it's because the wheels just look so dark, don't they? So should bring out, or maybe not. Let's see. Bit of a different look to everything else. So the Lotus Exige is a 2-door, 2-seat sports car made by Lotus Cars since 2000. It's essentially a coupe version of the Lotus Elise, a mid-engined roadster in production since 1996. So the engine in the one that was launched in 2000 was a 1.8 litre Rover K series engine, VHPD, which means very high performance derivative. And it was producing 177 brake horsepower, which is not bad, guys, for a small car that doesn't weigh much, and 7,800 RPMs in standard form. They also had an uncatalyzed track spec version with 192 brake horsepower. So is that decatted? Because a lot of guys used to do that back in the day. They used to decat their cars and it would release about 10 horsepower more. So the car has a 5-speed manual gearbox and claimed a top speed of 136 mph. Okay. The 60 mph sprint came up as 4.0 seconds. Okay, I'm not impressed with the top speed, but that 0 to 60 is not bad. And so yeah. So the Exige looked a bit different because it had the round, less aggressive headlights of the first generation Elise. And they made the Series 2 Exige, and that had a naturally aspirated 1.8 litre 16 valve DOHC Toyota Yamaha engine, and that produced 190 bhp. So they growled, man. I remember the Elise being on the roads and it growled. You just knew there was some power in that machine. So in 2005, Lotus announced a limited edition production run of 50 Exiges using the Toyota engine with a supercharger that increases the power output to 243 brake horsepower. Wow. And these vehicles were only available in yellow or black, representing the colours of Lotus Sport, and are badged 240R. And they've got a projected 0 to 60 of 3.9 seconds and 0 to 100 of 9.9 seconds with a top speed of 155 mph. And they cost £44,000. I guarantee there'll be a lot more than that now. A lot more. When do you ever see them? I've never come across one on the roads. So yeah. But that is a cute car, man. I probably won't fit in it, but that is one cute looking street machine. And you just know that thing's gonna shift. You know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, a lovely bit of history, guys. I think my favourite would have been in orange, but stay tuned. Hopefully you'll see the one that I'm going to paint up when I get around to it, and let me see if we can do something pretty cool with it. All-wheel drive cars, guys, they go to 90mm. I wanted to get that shell on an all-wheel drive car, but there's no way of making them shorter. And even with the MR03s, you could reduce them to 86. I didn't bother. I just ended up getting, you probably saw my unboxing, I managed to get a ready to run one. So yep, that's just an extra shell, and that's going to be part of the project. So stay tuned for that, guys. Get subscribed, get notified, check out the next car in the vid. Okay guys, so here we've got the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, and this is the World Rally Championship version. Now this one I've got, I think it's a custom one. I think somebody's done the decals themselves, because the side sill should be white at the bottom and the bumper at the bottom should be white. So I think it's a bit of a custom job that I've got, and the decals are normally number 7, and this one is number 2. So, but the car itself that it's based on should be the same. So yeah, so 90mm guys, this is a M wheelbase. There's no offset on the rear or the fronts, and it normally comes with a 5-spoke type Enkai white wheel. Okay, white wheels look pretty cool in that shell though, goes with all the white on it. So the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, it was known as the Evo. It's a high-performance sedan manufactured by Mitsubishi Motors. There's been 10 official versions to date, and the designation of each model is most commonly a Roman numeral. All use 2-litre turbocharged engines and 4-wheel drive systems. Well, yeah, yep. My mate used to have one, and it was rapid. I remember we overtook a motorbike, performance motorbike. Yeah, definitely. And the handling was amazing. Did they have like York something system? I can't remember, but yeah, it was crazy. The Evolution was originally intended only for the Japanese markets, but demand on the grey import market led the Evolution series to be offered through Rally Art dealer networks. Okay, so that's what Rally Art's about. In the United Kingdom and in various European markets from around 1998, Mitsubishi decided to export the 8th generation Evolution to the United States in 2003, after witnessing the success Subaru had in that market with their long-time direct rival, the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. So they were basically, that was the enemy of this car, guys. They were big-time rivals. And there's a lot of history in this car. I don't know if you want to hear it all, guys. I'll try and just summarise a lot of the stuff, but yeah. So the Mitsubishi Lancer WRC is a world rally car built by Rally Art, Mitsubishi Motors, the motorsport division, and it was made to compete in the World Rally Championships. So basically there's a lot of modifications that took place. They did the engine and surroundings, lighter internal parts, more reward tilt to optimise the front weight distribution, new turbo, new exhaust systems, but the most significant change was made to the suspensions. Now both on front and rear suspensions were McPherson's, and also bigger wheel arches were implanted, allowing more suspension travel. However, the drivetrain remained the same as before. When Tommy McCannin left the team in 2001, the new drivers couldn't get on with this special transmission, which required an aggressive left foot braking approach. The original Evo WRC, sometimes referred to as Step 1, was replaced with Step 2 from 2002 in Finland onwards. Let's get some specs of the actual car, guys, because there's a whole heap of information about how they did in rally championships, and it seems like Tommy McCannin was quite a successful driver for this platform. Right, I can't see much about the actual car itself, but from what I remember of my friend's car, I don't know if he had one that was totally souped up, but he said it was doing 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds, which was fast. I'm talking about 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, for just a road car, and the engine wasn't big either, man. You know what? It's shocking that how much they can squeeze out of a 2-litre engine, man. Amazing. But yep, a bit of history there as well, guys. Right, a lot of the cars that they were up against were like the RS Cosworth, Delta, 4-wheel drive. Okay, I don't know if you guys are interested in all the driver specs and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't really do anything for me. I'd like to know more about the car. But anyhow, pretty cool, pretty different, and definitely deserves to be on the rare list. Okay guys, get subscribed, get notified. Definitely more to come.